I have had a very hard time this month, the last couple of weeks, and it's something that I just can't take lately, and I also have been having a hard time communicating how I actually feel about everything. And so I'm definitely wanting to continue to share, my beauty content and everything like that. I just haven't been able to move past everything that's happened recently. I think a lot of it, can't be learned in a week. I've been aware of things going on, but never this aware. And I want to know and I'd be educated in a lot of things that are happening, but I just also know that I'm never going to be as educated as somebody who's, lived this since day one or studied this for a lifetime. I think in terms of what to do, I feel like I want to do so much more than I am. I want to be more of a solution than I am. But sometimes you do everything that you know to do and then you still don't know what to do because you feel like you have to keep doing. And I've just come to, this realization that in my purpose to share beauty and wellness, I know that that is why I'm so passionate about it. Because in the end, everybody's just looking to feel loved. Everyone is just looking to feel valuable and heard and seen. All of us are. So I think that's where my love for self-care, wellness, beauty, all of that comes in pretty significantly, because truly, if every single one of us felt beautiful, felt loved, really loved ourselves, would we be violent? Would we be envious? Would we be hateful? I want to say the answer is no. I think if we truly all knew how much we were worth and our value, and that we love ourselves because we take care of ourselves, we make time for ourselves, we do all the things that our souls need on a daily basis to feel amazing, I don't know if we would take it out on each other. I think this world would be a lot different if each one of us really valued ourselves. And so that is where my passion behind sharing all these, tips on self-care come in. I know for a fact that little by little, if we could all just give ourselves a little bit of a break, give ourselves a treat, really just receive love and nurture ourselves, that we wouldn't be as angry and we wouldn't be as violent as a whole. And so that's where I'm feeling when it comes to what am I doing here, because I'm sure everyone's had those questions about themselves at this time, where you want to do more and you feel like what you're doing isn't significant or enough or anything, because there's people desperately hurting. There's people that are spending every day in so much trauma. And truth be told, you have to give yourself grace, because you alone cannot fix the whole entire world, but you alone can truly catapult the change by starting it in your own life. And if you can get grounded and get centered, you can be one more person in our society that walks in love. And that's exactly what I believe that every single one of us is called to do. And so that is my rant about how I'm feeling right now. It goes a lot deeper than that as well. But in a nutshell, my goal here is to help people with their self-esteem, with their self-expression in a healthy way. And so I am standing with all of you. I am feeling it all because I am a feeler, and I'll continue to share everything that I feel is going to be helpful to everybody. So I'd really love to give you some tips on how I have boosted my self-esteem, because this is something that I've struggled with on and off my whole life. And our self-esteem is so important. It's truly the answer, I believe, to everything that we're going through. If we can be confident, we have no reason to really get to the point of destruction like we have. So if we can boost our own confidence and not get into this downward spiral of I have to make myself better than everybody else, we can avoid a lot of things, a lot of traumas. So some tips on things that I do personally. It starts with looking at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and, start, if you can't go deep right away, start with the physical. Look at yourself in the mirror and appreciate the little things that you love about your features, whether it's like you have amazing eyelashes, or your skin is like beautiful, or you've got amazing eyebrows. Like, just look at yourself in the mirror, really look at yourself. Try to really see those things only instead of nitpicking everything else. Another thing that I like to do is I make a good playlist that gets me in the mood to get my life, because you gotta get your life. Get a good playlist that puts you in the mood. We listened to an awesome one the other day, I think it was yesterday, Sunny Days on Spotify. We were all singing the jams, really good one. And so I like to personally sing as loud as I can. I like to dance around. I just get in my body and let myself fully unleash and express. These are just ways that you can start to feel comfortable with yourself and express yourself and not hold back any feelings and suppress anything. It's like filling up on yourself rather than, filling up on other people's lives, which is very easy to do, and it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. But if you can realize how awesome you are and bring that side of you out, then you will not be intimidated by other people that are doing the very thing that you wish you could do. And so I just want to encourage you with a couple of those little self-care tips that will seriously make you glow. When you feel that good on the inside, when you're like dancing, you're like, yes, this is my song, and you're singing, and then you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, like, thank you, Jesus, for these eyelashes, they're beautiful. Like, you're gonna naturally glow. You're gonna glow, you're gonna be freaking radiant, and you're gonna have a good day. And it's all about having a good day so that this world can just be a little lighter and a little sweeter. And I know that it will never be perfect, and there's going to be a lot of hiccups and things that we're all going to have to work through. But it does start with you. It starts within, and everything that is inside of you needs to come out. All the good stuff. And if there's anger and there's bad stuff, that can come out as well, but you need to deal with that on your own time. Deal with that in a journal. Deal with that in your dancing. However you feel, let it out, and don't be afraid to deal with those emotions so that you can actually go into the world and be a decent human being. Or go into the world and not feel offended by everything. And for me, sometimes just getting ready, it does boost my self-esteem. It's a very shallow way to do it, but that is okay. Like, you're allowed to feel like you want to look a certain way if that is what makes you have a good day. Like, then that's what you need to do. View yourself with eyes of love, because if you can view yourself with eyes of love, you can view pretty much anything with eyes of love.